And welcome back to Let's Play Disgaea, Hour of Darkness. Since the last video, besides unlocking Prinny Land, I've powered up the Arms Master on my Scout's gun. As you can see, it's at 1444, which is pretty close to maxing out its effectiveness at 1900. Other than that, I've gotten some better axes, as you can see, pretty strong. So Gordon and Fu will probably be having a pretty nice increase in their damage output. So, before we head to the next map, Inferno, in Sea of Gehenna, let's see, bonus rank 18, let's check out the first map of Prinnyland. Bonus rank 20. So, as I mentioned, Prinnyland is a post-game map that's bonus content, not required to beat the game's main story, and as such, it's a bit tougher than stuff you'll come across just playing through the game normally. But, we'll get to that when we get to that. For now, let's see the next cutscene at Inferno.
My, what a gluttonous bunch you are, following moi all this way.
Look who's talking!
Give it up! I swear by the name Defender of Earth that I'll get that basket back!
You are going to get hurt if you think that I am your average picnic basket thief. Very well, I shall demonstrate for you humans the elegant techniques of the Dark Adonis!
Whoa! So bright! Shoot, at this rate, we'll lose!
Gordon!
Jennifer, Thursday, let's give it a go!
To protect the Earth from evil!
There is no rest for the champions of justice.
Captain Gordon, Defender of Earth, here to save the day!
This isn't good. Laharo, Etna, they're stealing the show!
Well, I don't really care.
You should. We're joining in.
What? You serious, Flan?
I'm no longer ordinary Flan. I'm Guardian Flan! All right, here we go! As long as evil exists in the world, this elegant angel will soar the skies. The people's cheers bring me courage. The warrior of love, Guardian Flan!
Why do I have to be part of this?
I have never been so embarrassed in all my life.
Your teamwork is terrible compared to the Defenders of Earth.
Jeez, we're being laughed at because of you two.
She's pissed, Prince.
I give up. Do what you want.
So, Laharo and Etna aren't so enthusiastic about the heroic posing, but at least they humored Flan. So let's check out what we got here. This fight with mid-boss is a little bit different in other ones we've had, whereas he actually starts towards the center of the area rather than towards, like, somewhere over here in the back. So he can actually get in and on the fighting before a lot of his allies can. But we're just gonna do a tried and true tactic of having Laharo meat shield, while I have my characters just deploy and set up, basically. We'll hit him with shield a couple of times. Dragons have a variety of elemental attacks, but they're all classified as physical attacks, so shield will help out against that. Honestly, I don't use Magic Wall too much, just because, in general, there aren't too many magic enemies that you fight in the game, and even when you do, they tend to have pretty lousy magic attack stats. Intelligence, rather. Have Gordon defend. And we'll see what happens.
Lord, give me strength.
And hopefully that protects Laharl. It should. He's got pretty good armor on and overall pretty stellar defense. Oh, they didn't even attack. Oh, that's fine by me. Let's start the slaughter. So the reason I relegated unlocking Prinnyland to that little bonus video on the Dark Assembly is because honestly the Dark Assembly does not come up too much in a standard playthrough. Usually you're just going to be going there to increase the product rank on your items. Rarely do you try to pass anything big until the end game. And stuff like increased counter and increased movement, while some people might increase that, it's not really necessary in the main game. Let's hit this guy with a Gordon Spark. And then Etna can follow it up with a Turbulence, which should do some good damage to that dragon. And while I will be making a video dedicated to Prinnyland, the reason I left it in the bonus video is because it was something I wanted to pass, and since it was just there at the time, it was a good way to demonstrate the best way to do everything in the Dark Assembly. It gave me a chance to show off how the bribing works and how persuading by force goes down. Definitely gonna want to get rid of these dragons first, just because they're the biggest threat besides mid-boss himself. So taking them down will make things overall pretty easy. So I have Cosmic Arrow there, and since Spike's got the Horse Wiener, I'll let him get a kill in. Get used to Jennifer mispronouncing coup de grace. And there we go. Nice, 3 level ups. So yeah, Statistician, very powerful. I considered not getting a Statistician just because it really does bring up how quickly you level up, but I figured no sense in... If I'm going to be doing a lot of item world stuff anyway, there isn't really much sense in gimping myself. May as well get it while I'm there. And yes. So you've probably noticed this, but mid-bosses' weaknesses and resistances are randomized every time, since while boss characters do have a special flag just for them, they're otherwise treated as normal enemies, and certain parts of them are just random whenever a fight starts. And getting Helena into position to actually hit mid-boss with anything might result in her getting killed.
On guard! But of course!
Now this is actually a pretty nasty attack that these hobbits can do. Camaraderie has a huge amount of damage and poisons you. Well, they're generally not too threatening, but that is actually a pretty decently damaging attack that they can do. Let's do a Gordon Punch. I'm going to have to refrain myself from not shouting these names out whenever I use these attacks. Okay. Just trying to get the gist of the battlefield here. And actually, first cancel that and make use of Braveheart, because this will guarantee the kill. It is kind of annoying how in this game it doesn't tell you what targets you've hit with the area effect, because the blue for the targeting area is kind of subdued and can be a little hard to see sometimes. Oh yeah, those will definitely finish him off. This just goes to show how valuable equipment, and in particular your weapon levels, are in actually affecting your damage. Because if I didn't have that Arms Master or all this good equipment I got from the item world, this would be a much tougher fight. Use another Cosmic Arrow. You'll be seeing me use this attack a lot because it's easily one of Jennifer's best. When it comes to single target damage, Gordon's definitely got the edge there. Can I hit with a Prinny Raid from here? No, I cannot. But Poison Arrow does just fine. And I'll use Giga Ice since one's neutral and the other's weak. Do me more good than Giga Wind.
Get ready!
I really like how triple strike in this game isn't so heavily hindered by different elevations. In other Disgaea games, it can be very particular about where you're trying to hit with it. Yeah, the, what are these? Pucks? I forget what... Oh, fairies, that's it. They're otherwise not particularly threatening breeds of enemies, but that one attack is actually pretty decently powerful.
The coup de grace.
And that failed to do anything, but I think there's only one way I can truly finish this fight out. A Gordon finish.
Oh, Gordon, finish!
Thank you, Captain Gordon. Alright, so pretty easy win for the good guys. Let's watch the next scene.
You lose again. Now give back the picnic basket.
Unfortunately for you, I have already consumed the contents.
You fiend! How dare you!
That means this duel is a draw. We shall meet again. My compliments to the chef.
Our lunch!
Oh, it's okay. We can always make it again.
Jennifer's right. Lunches are expendable. Which reminds me, I haven't had Pizza Shack's teriyaki pizza in a long time. Now then, since this is all over, we'll be heading back to Earth. There's no need to shed any tears. So long, people of the Netherworld. You go, Gordon. Take it nice and easy. No one, not even a demon, can deny a man his Pizza Shack teriyaki pizza. Now, if I can just return to Earth and act like nothing ever happened.
You know, I could care less about you leaving. But how do you plan on getting out of here?
Huh? No! Now that you mention it, our spaceship is in pieces. We have no way of getting home.
Gordon, you just realized that?
Jeez Louise.
Oh, my perfect plan.
Too bad, Gordon. Your fate is to be my vassal.
Ugh. Will we ever be able to return to Earth? Who will defend the planet now? Will my duty as defender of Earth go unfulfilled?
Oh yes, I have an idea, Mr. Gordon. Why don't you change from Defender of Earth to Defender of the Netherworld?
What? I could never do that.
Oh, come on, Gordon. The Earth isn't the only world. Our duty is to safeguard peace, whether it be on Earth or in the Netherworld.
But that title doesn't sound right.
Fine. I'll give you a good title. In the name of King Laharl, I knight thee Slayer of the Netherworld.
Hey, wait. That's not any better.
I promoted you from being a vassal. Quit complaining.
Does that mean we can stay here, Harley?
Your unusual abilities. They'll come in handy as I take control of the Netherworld. Oh, I'll try to tolerate that sexy body of yours.
I never thought I'd hear the word tolerate come from his mouth.
That's as close to acceptance as he gets, right? Of course, it could just be that he started liking sexy bodies.
Beep, beep, bleep, beep. All's well that ends well.
It's not well. This is a dream. It must be a dream. Somebody tell me it's a dream!
And that's how these people were welcomed into King Laharl's court. I know I helped the demons get the humans on their side. But these days, I'm not so concerned about that kind of stuff. I hope one day all angels, demons, and humans can live happily together just as we do. The end.
With the EDF Armada steadily advancing, it's up to me to protect the Netherworld.
What can a little girl do?
Mega Curse Cannon! Anything in the air is toast!
Not bad.
Plasma Magic Circle! Nothing can get past this, baby!
Ugh, impossible.
And the ultimate weapon, Love Freak Flan! With her idealistic notion of peace and love, she'll annoy you into submission!
Ugh, how dreadful.
Next on Legend of the Netherworld Heroine, Episode 11, Etna vs. EDF. Another page in the Netherworld's history.
We can't just sit here. All forces, move out!
So yeah, that picnic was kind of a wash, but hey, it at least brought our group closer together, and Gordon's got an awesome new title. Still, that next episode preview made me think, what are we gonna do with the EDF and that Curtis guy, and that General Carter? They seem like they've got something planned for the Netherworld. At the very least, they definitely wanted a passage between Earth and the Netherworld, so whatever they're planning, I hope we can find it out soon. But, let's start the next episode.
Finally, the time has come. If we don't secure the Netherworld in this battle, the Earth won't last another 100 years. Capturing the Netherworld, that's our only means of survival. That is correct. Is there something you want? No. I just came to make sure that you weren't backing out of this. We're preparing to launch the attack. Our fleet of space carriers was constructed using the most advanced technology. If your information is correct, then there's no way we can lose. That's good to know. I'm counting on you. That angel, what does he hope to gain giving us information about the Netherworld? No, now is not the time for second guessing. The Earth is breathing its last breath. All ships, prepare for takeoff. Earth Defense Force, move out!
Episode 11, Hero's Will, Overlord's Way.
Not good. Not good. Not good. This is not good at all! I must find a way to return to Earth. At this rate, I'll have no choice but to accept the job as Slayer of the Netherworld. Is there any way? Oh, yeah! The EDF! When I don't return according to schedule, they'll surely come to rescue me! All right! A ray of hope!
Hey, was that supposed to be you talking to yourself? I could hear every word you said.
Gordon, do you really think the EDF will come to rescue us?
Of course I do. I have faith in them.
Prince! Oh, Prince! What? Something wrong?
You received a challenge.
What? From who?
Get ready for this. It's from the Defender of Earth.
What did you say? That's strange. I don't remember writing a challenge.
What's it say? Okay, let's go.
It's your duty as an overlord again.
That's right. I'll pound him into submission and make him my vassal. Rejoice, Gordon! It looks like you'll be meeting a new friend!
Okay, and with that we start episode 11. So Laharl's received a challenge from someone claiming to be the Defender of Earth. Also, nice. That's a new spear. Let's check that one out. Let's see, where is it? Vile Brilliance. It's decently powerful. Let's check it out in comparison to Etna's current spear, the Black Spear. Without the specialists, it's actually pretty much equal in power. Let's check it out again. Yeah, so once I move the specialist over there, it'll be pretty powerful. So that's a good upgrade for Etna. Oh, Etna. So quick to be contrarian. That is something we won't be seeing for a long time. You can only get to the bottom of the item world in a legendary item, and that's 100 floors long, so that's a bit of a challenge. It can be interesting to raise up good-for-nothings, especially if you don't like subtract from a useless stat from them. Laharl likes the constant challenges and the prospect of getting new help. So, separate from the challenge we received, we also got to see some information that our characters did not. Apparently, Vulcanus has been feeding information to the EDF about the Netherworld, and the EDF wants the Netherworld for new living space. But what does Vulcanus stand to gain by feeding EDF that information? Time will tell.
Prince, I'm going to the bathroom, okay?
Like all chapters, we've got a new entry in Etna's diary. Irony upon irony. Looks like the big memory that Etna lost was a promise to protect the prince in order to help him become the overlord. But her loss of memory caused her to do pretty much the opposite and either try to kill him or even overthrow him if he proves to not be substantial. Oh, how dramatic. I just realized I didn't need to heal. You get healed at the end of the chapters. So let's go check out the next map. So the next area is the Forest of Dead, but This video has been going on for quite a while just because of the increase in story segments, so I think we'll call it a video here. Now that I think about it, there wasn't really much point in saving at the episode end thing, since I was just going to save here anyways, but whatever. So I hope you enjoyed watching, and when we come back in the next video, we'll hopefully find out who this second Defender of Earth is. Could it be someone we know? Someone Gordon knows? We'll find out. Until then, I hope you have a nice day, and I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye.